Hi, Vanessa. It's Allie. I'm so excited to be at the final. Um, what a great question to ask what personality is, or how personality works. That was the actual question. And here's the thing, researchers have found that 50% approximately of our personality comes from our genes. 50% of who we are and how we express that in the world comes from our DNA. It's baked into our brain. And the other 50% is nurture. That's that we have control over. And I think it's so great to know that we have both of those parts in our brain, that we have these natural tendencies that we shouldn't fight. They're literally make our brain different than other people's brains. And then we have this other part, this other 50% that we do have control over. And that allows us to kind of dial up certain traits and dial them down so that we can meet our goals. And that's actually the hugest part of why I coach is that 50%, is helping people not fight what is part of who they are, what's baked into their DNA, but to use the part that they do have control over to reach their goals. So there's 5 traits that make up personality: openness, conscientiousness, extroversion, agreeableness, and neuroticism. Openness is how open you are to new things, new ideas, new foods. That would be the high end if you enjoy all those things and think of it as an adventure. The low end is if you prefer routines and traditions. If you like the biggest part of your day to be predictable, if you find comfort in that, you're low open. And neither one is good or bad. The whole thing is just a spectrum or a dial that you can turn up and turn down to towards the goal, towards meeting your goals. Okay, the second thing is openness, conscientiousness. How are you about getting things done? Are you a to-do list person and you love to check things off? I made color-coded flashcards for my final. Does that kind of thing appeal to you, or does it horrify you? Color-coded flashcards, to-do lists, those are high conscientious, achievement, goal-focused things to do. And low conscientiousness sounds bad, but it's not. It's just those people are more free spirits. They like to focus more on the big picture than on the details. And teams benefit from both kinds of people. The third characteristic is extroversion. And I love that you use extraversion as opposed to extroversion. When I looked up that difference, what they said is extra is outside focused and um, ex outside focus versus inside focus. And so I love that you use that version of the word. Extroversion has to do with how you feel about being with other people. If you like big groups, if you like parties, if you are always grabbing a friend to go do things, versus people lower in extroversion, they want more quiet time. They want more solitude. They like more one-on-one activities. They're more likely to go for a walk by themselves after a big party versus seek another big party or a hangout session afterwards. The fourth characteristic, openness, conscientious, agreeableness. Oh, we're to agreeableness. Next one is agreeableness. Agreeableness has to do with how you feel about whether you're more emotions and teamwork and getting along focused versus data and pragmatism and being direct focused. It's how you work that way. People who are high in agreeableness, they really value getting along with people and taking other people's feelings into account with the way that they talk to people on their team. And all of that drives low agreeable people crazy. They just want to get to the point and make decisions based on data. One of the favorite ways I like to describe it is they don't care how you feel about something, they care what Google has to say on that topic. The last characteristic in the Big Five is neuroticism, and that's how you approach worry. Are you a what if person? If you're on the high end, you're a what if person. Your purse has probably got something in it to address every emergency. You're the person that someone's always asking if they have a pen. If you are low in neuroticism, you're much more laid back, go with the flow, things will work out. You're more likely to be the person who needs a pen rather than the person that has the pen. So there's my summary. Thank you so much for the course, and I'm looking forward to office hours today. Goodbye.